Now we're going to record a software instrument within GarageBand. So click Empty Project, and then click on Details at the bottom to expand these. Here you can see some things that we can set up before we begin the project, such as the speed, the key, or the time signature. Since we're going to be using software instruments, we will not need to select audio input or audio output at this time. So click the Choose button. And when GarageBand opens, you can see that there's software instrument at the top left-hand corner. Let's select it and click the Create button. When it opens, you can see that a classic electric piano track has been placed, along with the musical typing keyboard for us to easily begin playing music. We're going to go ahead and expand GarageBand so we have a little more room. And we can play to hear what the classic electric piano sounds like. So if that's not the sound we're looking for, we can go over to the library and find something else. There's actually even guitar software instruments. So I can pick an acoustic guitar, and you will see it change in the icons and on the track. And when I do the musical typing, you can see that software instruments don't just have to be keyboards and pianos. We're using the keyboard to make the sounds, but the patches and the effects that we use create different instruments that we can play. So let's take a look at some other ones. Here's a drum kit. Pretty cool. Electronic drum kit, mallets. Orchestras, so you can even have strings and woodwinds. Let's do a saxophone here. So we can select the software instrument that we want to play and create multiple tracks. You could create a whole arrangement just with software instruments. So once we have the instrument chosen that we'd like to play, we'll go and make sure that our playhead is at the beginning, and if we want to record anywhere else within this arrangement, we could move that playhead. Since this is going to be a musical track, we can leave the count in here so that it counts 4 beats before we start playing. It'll help us know when the music's about to start. But we won't use the click track since we don't really care so much about timing at this point. So let's go ahead and hit the record button and start playing. You'll hear it count in. And we'll hit the stop button. We will rewind it. And we will play so you can hear. As you can see with software instruments, instead of a waveform, we see these bars. These bars represent the notes of the instrument, whether it be keys, the mallets, the saxophone, strings, whatever have you. Software instruments use MIDI-style notes that you can easily adjust, rearrange, copy, paste, and do all kinds of cool things with. We'll look more into this later within this course series, but just know when you see this, you're using a software instrument. When you see a waveform, you're using an instrument or track that has been recorded as an audio file and brought into GarageBand. This is a key point to note so that you always know what kind of instrument you're dealing with, and that will help you know how to edit and mix it down.